217 late night, ever gotten it on at work?
Full on, 4 p.m., fully lit outside.
She took advantage of me. Is she, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, come get this shit.
And I've seen some stuff and done some stuff. There you go, you dumb motherfucker.
That's gotta be all pre-nut comments. When you're fucking...
You think so?
It's 217 Probcast. Kyle here alongside comedian, podcaster. We'll try one time.
Kyle talks for a living.
The old Prob.
I used to talk for a living.
It's messed you up because we call it the Probcast.
Right. No, honestly, that's what now it's a podcast. It's 217 Probcast. Kyle here alongside comedian Josh Freeman. We have social media guru Mr. Andrew. We're going to be talking. No, he likes to comment on all the porno board. That's what it is. That's what makes him a guru.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and Josh, maybe you can back me up when it comes to. And I don't know if Andrew wants to, come out of the shadows, but I assume that he's consumed some pornography online at some point.
He's got the look about him.
I would never do such a thing.
Yeah, you don't grow your hair that long unless you also got hairy palms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't used to have glasses. That's all I'm saying, right?
I've got a collection of women's shoes, yes.
No, Mr. Andrew, unlike you, him and I watch it, and if you ever go to the comments, because I'm always like, who comments on a porn video, right? Like, I mean...
Oh, Jesus.
And usually you think, oh, it's going to be
I'm usually a get in there and get out.
Yeah, no, you think it's
Get your business done and move on.
But it's not even
That's
that.
hilarious. I got to get in there.
Dude, no, it's like the most supportive community.
That's what you told
That's
me.
not what I found.
Well, I'm not. Well, yeah, because you go on like the dark web porno shit, like stabknife.com.
On the fucking
the weirdest part of it is
BDSM.
you have to create. Yeah, because I'm a private browser. I don't need to remember any of this or have any of this bullshit saved.
So
and then you have to create an account.
That's the
and then,
thing.
who wants that aspect of pornography?
So I was going to comment one time myself. Like I was like, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like I want to contribute these positive vibes. It's like no, you got to register. And I'm
Strong
like,
splooge, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah. well, here's the thing too, man. It's like if you watch, like let's go to YouTube, right? And let's say there's like some shitty host who does some shitty show.
Haters.
They're going to let you know, right? You go to Pornhub and this chick gives the worst blowjob you've ever seen. 90% of the comments
Good try.
are like, keep at it.
You'll get better.
You got it, girl.
Keep practicing.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense because it's all pre-nut. It's got to be all pre-nut comments. It's all when you're fucking...
You think so?
Yeah.
Pre-nut?
You're at
That's
the
a good
peak
thing,
of,
I wonder.
stimulus.
That's right.
So that's...
Yeah, because nobody's commenting after they...
exactly. And it's just fucking turn it off in shame. So
Maybe it is
sense.
after, though, and that's why they're happy comments.
But what do you have to prove at that point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like...
I don't know.
Let me ask you
I
this
never even
question.
thought about that, though. Were these comments before or after?
They've got to be like 99% before.
How many thirsty text messages have you ever sent out in your single days right after you nutted? No, you're like, I'm fine. I'm good. Give me a second.
All right, night. I'll see you tomorrow.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
Never mind. Don't come by.
Speaking of that positivity, this was on sale, boys, at County Market. I got us some Monster Beast Unleashed, 6% alcohol.
Jesus
rubbing
Christ.
alcohol. This for you.
Oh,
man.
are these actually alcohol?
Yeah. There you go.
Jesus.
Caffeine's in this shit.
Is this like,
I don't think there's caffeine. I think it's illegal, but
is this like Four Locos?
Caffeine.
there's no, they'll make it. It's illegal to make caffeine anymore and booze, for real.
No, it's not.
Yeah, after Four Loco, fucking some kids died or some shit. Yeah, for real.
I think it was the
You
amount
didn't do
of
any
caffeine.
research into this.
I
think it was the amount of caffeine.
This company is known for caffeinated drinks, and you're claiming there's no caffeine in this.
Yes.
He might be right.
I think I'm right because they're tricking you, bro.
It's just like a seltzer.
Look. Do you see any caffeine in there? No. There you go. You dumb motherfucker.
There is a 0% chance you know that for a fact.
I know that for a fact.
They don't even have to
You do
list
not.
anything on these
Because
fucking
they
things.
there's no they're obfuscating the fact that there's zero caffeine. If they would they're not showing it because Because when they came out with Four Loko, like fucking DMX died after he drank it or
Jesus.
some shit, and then they have
No, he didn't.
I think my wife got
That was crack.
got arrested after drinking Four Loko one day.
Hell yeah! Did she?
I think so. There was something
I
crazy
want to
that
hear
happened.
that story because like she's a very like obviously like a well mannered. You know, it's not like you're dating like the WWE Women's Champion or anything.
Oh no, you don't know her in her
Fuck my
prime.
ass, you're right.
There you go. Thank you very. That's the new T-shirt for this. Fuck my ass. You're right. See, look at
No
it.
caffeine. All right.
What did your wife get arrested? What did she do?
I don't remember. It was something fucked up.
she slapped
You're on Four Locos, man.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Did you call
It's
the
loco.
Did you call the police on her?
I didn't know
You
her
gotta
then.
come get this crazy woman.
I didn't know her then.
She's throwing kids at me.
Let's try this fucking Beast Unleashed.
It's not bad actually at all because
I have had these.
better than
I bought like a pack of them or whatever when they first came out.
Oh, did you? I didn't even know. Well, apparently you were the only one.
This is literally the first I've ever heard of this.
They were on like super
Yeah,
clearance.
because they're not great.
If you ever had peach skull, it's got that feel to it.
Peach Skull.
It really does have a peach skull vibe.
By the way, this show is brought to you this week by Peach Skull. Put it in your lip.
Oh,
and
yeah,
forget
send
about
us
it.
some of that.
Thanks, Obama, for ruining that.
Oh, did he
Thanks
take
a
that
lot,
away?
Obama.
They were very much against the flavored tobacco.
Well, he took away the flavored.
my childhood.
I took away everything from me.
I was driving home from Maine and you couldn't get flavored Zins.
Oh, really?
Any flavored chewing tobacco, nothing.
So, but the Zen is like that's nicotine. But
Yeah,
it's,
they
but
could.
it's
Didn't
not-
matter.
it's
The
not
pens,
caffeine.
nothing. You couldn't get flavored to any kind of tobacco. It was crazy.
Well,
They said in their state. I don't remember what state I was in. It was like New York or something. And yeah,
Oh, yeah, you can get anything in New York.
yeah, it wasn't New York.
get
It was
anything in
something
New York.
else. Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious? Now the mob is selling menthols. You want that sweet minty flavor? It's 217 late night. Ever gotten it on at work? Let's see. Not at any of my recent jobs, but when I was in the Army and my husband and I got together, nowhere was safe. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. Here's why I love this. 99% of the time, it's like the dude is in the military and then he marries the chick who's at home. What a crazy...
Oh, when I was in the yeah, I didn't catch
That's
that.
what I'm saying. So like, what a crazy like if she is the one who's awake, like when she comes in, it like I don't even imagine.
She's got all that adrenaline. She's like, "Yeah, come
Yeah,
get
like-
this shit."
We're not even leaving that like the bedroom right at that point. I worked at McDonald's back in 2003 and 05, and just before I started there, 2 employees got caught in the walk-in cooler. I used to work at a grocery store myself. I never got it on back there, but I used to smoke cigarettes in the cooler.
Dang.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
like-
was a badass.
You bad motherfucker.
It's
At my
so-
high school, my buddy fucked some girl in the dark room in the photography room.
That is amazing. Were they developing the photos as they were doing it?
should have
That'd
been.
be
Oh,
great.
hold on, I gotta shake that
It's got
thing
dribbles
off.
on it.
I love this. Somebody says that's mild. At my old one, 2 crew members going to town in the dumpster corral. My God. Then Travis says that's minor shit. We had a
What is
girl
it?
working Fry, and she ran a train on the cashier's counter with the whole damn crew.
She ran a train. What is that?
She got a train ran upon her.
Yeah. Okay.
From context clues. And the dumpster corral. I think
What is a
sounds-
dumpster corral?
So it's like the fucking like.
Oh, where
like
they-
the brick building around.
Ah.
it.
Yeah.
So it's not as like
let's
dumpster
go-
makes it sound.
Oh,
fucking
that
terrible,
would
but then
be
it's like,
terrible.
okay, it's just right next to the trash can.
Still
got
would
an
smell
ideal.
like hell.
Yeah, not ideal, but not in a dumpster, so that's good.
I have I've had sex many moons ago in a car like next to the dumpster corral, and I felt dirty about that. So I can't imagine how sexy it would be to be within
In the
No, it's
dumpster.
just smart because usually that's blocking sight from something else.
Yeah, because
kinda-
nobody
yeah.
would think to
Yeah.
look there because nobody. Yeah,
Yeah.
These kids keep fucking in the dumpster corral.
Yuck.
These kids keep fucking in the septic tank.
Yeah. You gotta live,
God.
baby.
Meet you by the dumpster, baby.
Like at that point, it's almost
Where
like
the oil was
Kids
spilled.
got nut.
it's like once a year we make Trevor Moore. It's like the
R.I.P. We miss you, dog.
yeah we miss you too. Like the like mouth. What about mouthwash? Like when like the cops are just too sad to check if he's getting loaded on mouthwash. It's the same principle. Like it's just depressing. Rick just says Woolco, 1976. What is that? Is Woolco an old?
It's got to be a gas station.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. That's
Jesus.
Or a fucking.
This guy's got the OG bang.
Imagine how much pubic hair was in that story.
Oh, Jesus.
So we had just watched Debbie Does Dallas. Can you do anonymous comments on this?
No, you cannot.
We got
Some
that
groups you can. I don't know.
We
how
got that shit
works.
turned off.
Yeah, people are brave, bro. We don't do that shit.
I think in
For
groups
questions
in
like
groups
this, it
you
may-
can. I don't think on
Oh, really?
pages you
Is that what it
can.
is?
I'm pretty sure.
Jeremy says Domino's Pizza at 1 a.m.
All right.
I don't know if it's
Cater.
better to have them on or off. When they're on, people are always like, "Fucking turn it on, show yourself if you're gonna say that." You know what I
It seems
mean?
like a post like this would be ideal for it.
Yeah.
Because this
Yeah.
is like
It'd be
when
nice
you're
if you
not
could
outing
choose per
yourself.
post.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
People are gonna yell at each other regardless of
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
like, how you motherfucker? It's okay.
That shit makes it funny though.
Yeah, listen, I spent a lot of years working in bars. If that answers the question, I've seen some stuff and done some stuff. Yeah.
Dude, speaking of, when I was like 21 in Carbondale, we were fucking day drinking, and then somebody was fucking in the fountain at the bar.
Nice.
At the craziest part is this is like 4 p.m. This is full light outside.
Daylight.
Crazy.
Were they on drugs?
We're in like the
They
beer
were
garden.
definitely
I didn't know
drunk.
them, but like we're sitting outside in the beer garden, shit hammered, and then we're like, are they fucking over there? And then,
I
like,
mean-
full on 4 p.m. fully lit outside, 4 p.m.
Damn.
in like July.
I remember
Crazy.
I went on
Take some
vacation
balls.
to Destin one time. I had just
least
broken up
two.
with my girlfriend at the time, obviously meaning that she had dumped me and my buddy. I almost said his name, but I won't. We'll call him John. John says, "Hey, man, that chick over there, I bet you could hook up with her." And I was like, I don't know, man. And he leaves. And then I walk around the corner like an hour later. I swear to God, he's fucking her at the ATM. Outside.
He was right.
Like, I know, but I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, I told you, man. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You weren't gonna.
As
act
he's
on it,
handing
I
her
was.
money from the ATM.
Yeah, no, this wasn't like a dark. This is like literally.
Yeah,
In,
the ATM's the lit part.
it's in
yeah.
front of the bar outside. Like and it wasn't at
Jesus.
4 p.m. But still. But the best part was a guy from the bar walks up and goes, "Can't do that here."
Sir, we're gonna need you to bring that
Move
inside.
along.
So calmly, hey, can't do that here,
That's
man.
awesome.
Tell you what, maybe over there, maybe that corner over there, none.
That's cool though, because that guy is like, yeah, I'd be doing this too if I was you.
Bro, the worst is when you have a bouncer who thinks he's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
it's
or
like,
he's like,
chill out, bro.
he's John McClane,
Yeah.
and you are his Yakutami Plaza or whatever. Like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Like, all right, settle down. I've been hammered off my ass and like been like, all right, you need to calm down. Like that's a bouncer. Like you're taking this.
You need to calm down.
We're not in a Royal Rumble, motherfucker. You don't gotta throw me over a goddamn car to get me out of here. Just ask me to leave.
Yeah. That's always the worst.
Yeah, you need to have an awareness of these are kids being.
Well,
dumbasses,
right,
you know,
right,
in this
and
situation.
like Roadhouse,
Yeah.
the best movie, unquestionably the best movie ever. Right? You be nice and
No,
do
it was a
stuff.
shit.
I'm a poet who kicks people to death.
Absolutely, pain don't hurt.
I saw the
God damn, that
commercial
was
for
the
the new one
stupidest.
coming out. What was up with
Yeah,
that?
I don't know how I feel about Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal. I don't know. I mean,
I
like,
feel like
this-
they should have done it tried to be more traditional or something.
Well, okay, so on one hand, you know, Patrick Swayze wasn't necessarily like a badass motherfucker, right? It wasn't like Roadhouse originally starred Arnold. Like he was in
Right.
Ghost, and he was in like chicks loved him. So I get having a guy like Jake Gyllenhaal, but at the same time, I don't know if he's. I don't know. Maybe he'll be.
That's what everyone said about Heath Ledger and the Joker.
Oh, you're right. And he was. You're just
And
saying
he
that because
butt-fucked
you're just
him
saying
and-
that because they fucked each other.
Jesus.
We weren't ready yet. We were ready at the time for the dude who did the fucking, but not, you know, it was 2004.
But maybe his talent fucking spit in his butt or something.
I
Now
wish-
he can do it.
I worked in a movie theater when that movie came out, Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in Kentucky, very conservative Kentucky, and this old couple came in. When they showed the commercials, it was a different time. You know, now it'd be like, oh, it's dudes who love each other. But back then it was like guys
Not
in,
according to God.
oh, right. It was like guys in cowboy outfits staring off into the sun. So like these old people, we're gonna watch this, and they came out in like half an hour. They were like, "What the? They're fucking each other."
Jesus.
Both erect.
Yeah. So, anyway, but
That was not what I thought it was.
I can't
Fred.
process these feelings.
was the weird thing. The
I gotta
wife
go to
came
church.
out. The wife came out, but the husband he watched it 3 in a row. He wouldn't leave. It was crazy.
I'm gonna stick around, honey.
Josh, you ever get it on at work?
Bartending at a wine tent. That doesn't
Bartending at a
count.
wine
Picking
tent.
up wine tent at the state fair for a winery.
Okay.
So picked up from that afterwards. That doesn't really count though.
When you say afterward, you're not
I
saying.
thought you
you're
meant
like-
in the tent.
No, it just means continuing on partying with them later, and then so
Yeah,
that doesn't
banging
really
in the
count.
tent's great because it leaves all the stank in. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
One time I tried at Blockbuster.
That's
but
awesome.
it was a chick that I'd already been, we'd already been hooking up, so it wasn't like but I remember I picked her up and it started so hot. I picked her up against the wall and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck her against this wall. And then like we slipped and we like our noses hit each other and then head butted and then she was like, I have to go.
Canceled
That
it.
was-
This
was
didn't work
awkward,
out.
It was like it went from like the hottest night of my life to like I'm never gonna like I think honestly I think it happened and I forgot about it till just now.
That's the
What about
worst.
you were Andrew in your old days when you were a young little ginger snap running around, probably fucking slinging newspapers and people's
Juice.
windows and shit. Your little
Man,
damn- your
I'm trying
little-
to think of a specific job.
This
where
one time at
feel like it's
217
had to have-
Problems.
I feel like it's had to have
Yeah.
happened at some point. I had a paper route, delivered papers for 10 years.
really?
Dude, I stopped delivering papers when I was
when you
like
got the
20.
DUI, I know.
When I was like
DUI,
20
you got-
years old.
For real, 20?
Yeah. From 10 to like 20.
10 to 20. Good God almighty.
I was at Lincoln Land and it was just too bad because I started like my dad would do it also. We had these newspaper routes forever. My brother did
You
them.
were competing with your dad.
Well, no, he would do them also, and it
Put
got
his
to
ass
a
out of
point
business.
where I was out partying, and I'd come back and try to deliver newspapers, like be up all night, try to deliver newspapers. I was blacked out delivering newspapers, and he would literally just follow behind me and like pull them off the roof.
What?
Like, 'cause I'm just
Hilarious.
like
That's
fucking drunk, like
fucking hilarious.
chucking them up on
I
people's
don't know if
roofs.
you knew this, but the newspaper game is a lot of partying in it, man. There's a lot of coke in
Dude,
the
it
newspaper.
A lot
was-
of people go down that path. in the
Oh my
newspaper
god,
game.
So
it was
really
bad.
like you played the game Paperboy, right? For the
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you were fucking throwing them. Like,
Drunk paper boy. I don't even know how I walked. I was just, I guess, because I did it so many fucking days, I could
Sure.
just do it blacked out.
You were like, you ever seen that? You ever watched Forensic Files? It's like the best show ever.
No, I've never watched that one.
Oh,
No,
well, if you're like a 63-year-old woman or me, it's the best show ever, right? And like
I'd probably
there's-
like it though.
No, you'd love it. There's a story about this guy, and he's murdered, spoiler alert, by his son, right? And he kills him with a fucking axe. Like the guy's in bed, and his husband, well, it wasn't that progressive. His son takes the axe and goes boom and lops the top of his dad's head
What
off.
the fuck?
Now here's the crazy part.
Badass.
Here, I know it's metal as fuck, but here's where it gets even cooler. The dad gets up out of bed, walks downstairs,
With his head
grabs
knobbed
the
off.
newspaper, and starts making his coffee before he fucking does a flare flop and he's dead. It's
So it just
because-
severed the nerves.
Yeah, it's
Christ.
severed, but the part of his brain, which when I heard that, it was like, that kind of makes the brain
How the
seem...
fuck did they come up with that one?
Well, it makes the brain seem less That's a real story.
It
really
had to like
It really
click.
happened.
Oh,
into,
they pull 'em from real
It had to like
things.
click
It's true,
into
yeah.
the other side of the brain where it's like routine, where it's
Yeah.
like muscle memory type bullshit of I go downstairs in the morning. I fucking,
No, but that's
it
what
had
they
to
said.
click into that.
But
yeah.
that was what fucked my head up. Was like I thought the brain was honestly more complex than. Well, we lopped these thoughts off, but here you go, the newspaper.
Section of the brain, yeah.
Still in, but that's what he.
You can still complete your repetitive tasks, but
Can you? And, like, it's obviously it's tragic, but how hilarious is it that there's a man with half a head like going putting sugar.
It reminds
coffee.
me-
My wife will watch those. I'll watch those with her
This is
sometimes.
all, this is
Yeah.
all my chick watches is this type
Okay,
of
so that's the
crime
thing. So
bullshit.
my wife.
Isn't that so weird?
My wife hates that shit, right?
Does she?
But his I keep he's not his old lady. That's what she calls herself. His old lady loves that shit. And then when we
all
get
she
together,
watches. But
I know.
she can't watch. But she's like anxious, so she can't watch like actual movies and shit. It's the fucking weirdest goddamn thing.
Yeah, so she can't watch, like, say, Harry Potter 2 because she hasn't seen it, but she can watch a show about a guy getting his head chopped off.
But she watched, like, her, because I've asked her about this, and then her argument for why is, it's like, well, they always have a solution, and it's always justice or whatever.
Yeah, but these are real.
I'm like, yeah, but this is like real.
But these aren't flights of
That's
fancy.
the bizarre part.
That's the thing. This isn't like Iron Man died and all shucks. This
Yeah.
is like a 9-year-old girl was brutally murdered, but this is how.
Yeah,
it's weird.
But I shower to this shit, so I know it's fucking psycho. I get it. Like my wife's like, "Are you fucking really showering to this?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't say shut up because she'd kill me, but you know what I'm like, "I'll come pipe down, you." Because you
Make me a lasagna and shut the fuck up.
I'm Jackie Gleason. But she will hear from the bathroom, like, at that point, he stabbed me 43 times. I'm just like,
Jesus.
whistling and shit. That's a long way of saying that maybe deep in that part of your brain, the booze wasn't on. That's why you were able to go make that run. See, I tied it back together.
Brought it full circle.
Thank you. It's like a Jim Jeffries bit.
I'd get all the papers out. They just weren't always where they needed to be.
Right. Like in the video game, they'd cancel your fucking... I love in the video game whenever you would get fired, it made the front page of the newspaper.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, they
This is how
publish
shitty
it.
this town is.
Yeah, like what a fucking dick move.
Yeah.
Like, this 12-year-old boy sucks.
No,
Ali
but
says in college, a student job, I regretted it because I didn't know she was married. Here's what I love. She took advantage of me.
Jesus.
She didn't know I was.
Is she, buddy?
Yeah. What the fuck? Chris is a pussy. Absolutely
This
not.
is what, absolutely not. Oh, bro, come on, man.
That's
Really?
a top fan? Ugh.
Absolutely not. How dare you even insinuate that I would not take the sanctity of Long John Silver seriously?
We need everybody to
Yeah, what a
engage
show, man.
more to take the top fan back.
Yeah.
We got to raise the bar of top fans.
Gotta knock Chris Grass down a peg.
Look at this, Jay. Don't suck out. But see, can we please stop saying things I'm going to have to edit out? Okay. Jay,
No.
hi.
That's a bitch.
Yes, Best Western was a drunk lady and manager.
Oh,
Separate
Jesus.
occasions.
I'm glad he
88 and
clarified.
89. BTW, I was 17 younger, dropped out.
Oh my God. Just to
I
give you
dropped out for a
clarity of
good
the whole
reason.
story.
88, 89.
Separate occasions, but I was 17.
Hi, yes.
That's
Best
just
Western.
the 80s.
I wish he would have gave the age of the drunk lady and the manager.
Oh, you don't want to know what that was.
I feel like it was like 13 and 52.
Yeah.
It was a wide spread.
Sam says, when I was an overnight janitor in a few office buildings
All
about
right.
15 years ago, I had my girlfriend come help me one night. Left titty prints on the CEO's desk.
Jesus.
I think Sam's a chick, too. Finger popping
What'd
her
she do,
girlfriend on
bring
the
her
CEO's
fucking
desk?
strap
All
on?
right.
Oh, that's beautiful. That makes it even better.
Duh.
I thought it was a guy named Sam who was like, yeah, when I was an overnight janitor, I was getting all this pussy. Like, I don't believe that, Sam. But no, I can see that. Aaron
Yes,
says,
with the security guard chic.
Chic. Proper
I
pronunciation.
think he was trying to say she's thick. I did it on a prep table once. That stainless steel is cold as fuck. Misty has a pretty good description there, accurate representation.
Hey, this guy's wife's a real cunt.
Okay, I can tell you've been drinking. I can tell. Now we're airing grievances. I'm gonna have to edit out.
Go back.
I know who you're talking about. We're gonna edit that.
Yeah,
thing.
I think everybody's
wife.
gotten screwed at work.
Yeah. Let's see here.
that's the
Good
lady
response,
who
good
tried
response.
to speak to my father after her funeral.
That's right.
After his
okay,
funeral.
Yeah, I'll edit. I'll edit her name out, but that's
Her name's
okay. All right, but that's a
crazy.
hilarious story. She was a lady who, after your father passed away, she tried to facilitate an after-death experience.
She's a goddamn lunatic. Don't trust her. She's a grifter.
She tried to say, "Hey, you want to see what your dad's doing in the afterlife?"
It's very weird. Very weird thing to happen.
And honestly, I really think it's fucked up that you didn't even like give her a chance or talk like.
I was like, the only thing I can do to not assault you right now is just walk away. This is weird.
You didn't want to see what your dad was
It
up
is-
to.
this is
you
a-
want to see who your dad.
If you
Jesus.
ask if someone believes in the afterlife and they tell you no, don't go on with your hoo-ha bullshit. Like, fucking, what a goddamn lunatic.
I'll tell you what, this
If
guy's...
you're out there, I ain't forgot, lady.
All right. This guy's
We're
in trouble.
reigniting the beef.
What the fuck?
Let's play the name game, folks. This is the guy who broke out my back window and stole my crossbow.
Yeah, I can
Well, Bigfoot's in trouble.
can really identify him.
I love it. This guy confidently posted this, thinking like,
What camera is he using?
has to
This
be
is
ironic.
2024.
no, it's not. I mean, maybe it is. That's why I took the guy's name out. I really think he's like, yeah, you know who this is. No, we have no idea, buddy.
Like the only like telling feature is like the calves. Like
I wouldn't even look at the
that's all you can really
Jesus.
like get a solid shape from.
You know a motherfucker that's doing a bunch of squats.
Yeah.
Got a strong
That's crazy.
knee sticking out here.
Fucking look at Noob Saibot has stolen somebody's crossbow.
This is Kanye's phase where he's in the mask.
Yeah, well, it would not surprise me at all.
This is one of his manic phases.
Hey, what weird thing are you attracted to?
Broads.
Don't laugh, but I love a man with a slight stutter.
What the?
Means his tongue flicks good.
Jeremy said, what?
I would appreciate it very much.
What does that say? A didger.
A
didgeridoo?
Yeah, a didgeridoo. That's one of those.
What the fuck is that?
That's
It
an
is a
Australian.
native Australian
Those
like
things that go.
sacred. Yeah.
One of those.
That's what this dude is attracted
You
to?
can shove anything up your ass.
A didgeridoo. God damn it, he's a top fan too. What is going on around here?
We don't kink shame here at 217. If you want to shove stuff up your ass, man.
Didgeridoo. Post a picture. Let's see this didgeridoo.
It would be funny to do it with a fucking. I'm picturing it works just like a rainmaker where you turn it upside down.
Nicole says 217 drive-throughs. Get
Fuck
me
yeah.
excited.
Pillar for socks.
Really colorful socks.
I can see it if they're like the tall socks. Goes with the
You
fucking
can- oh, well, yeah,
little
no.
girl bullshit.
Well, no, but if it's like a naked chick in tall socks
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but that's not the socks that's turning you on. That's the fact that
Yeah, but it's a little cherry on top.
I can see that, but I think that they are like turned on by the actual like socks themselves. I mean, there's weirder shit out
I don't know if there's the real perverts that are actually have kinks. They're probably not posting it on.
there. The real pervert.
Like,
Come out of the
be
woodwork,
honest.
you pussies.
Well, hold on.
I love getting pissed on.
Somebody said, no, we didn't get that. Somebody said eating ass. And I get that. I'm down. That's weird as fuck.
That's weird.
Dolly
I respect it.
art.
I'm a
All
fan.
right, red flags. That's an honest answer. Yeah.
I'm mostly sapiosexual.
Did anyone say like kids? I don't know what it is. Just
It was
something
a trap.
We're gonna sip-
We set a trap up for him here.
Oh, damn it. Come on.
Got me on the 217
It's
problems
just fourth
fucking.
graders. I don't know what it is.
A lot of dudes are into the armpit hair on women. That I'm not.
Oh no,
That's
pass.
Weird.
Fuck you,
It's
Al.
not.
Man, forgot.
He's fighting mad about it.
Jacob eating butt.
Hell yes, my boy Jacob.
Jacob also looks like he's 14 years old.
Well,
Oh, my
they're
Also,
starting
God.
kind of
early.
looks like T.I.'s shitty son.
Well, T.I.
Long-
shitty son.
Yeah.
Long
Why you
hair
just-
and neck tattoos.
Why you just say that like people know who T.I.'s shitty son is? Which one is T.I.'s shitty son?
You name your son King.
That's
he's
funny.
gonna
I've
turn
actually
out
seen
shitty.
his son.
Like, if
I
anyone
have
is
seen his
familiar
son
with
one
T.I.'s
time.
children, they know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hold on,
Like-
oh, I know you're talking about King. Yeah.
King sucks.
Why does King suck? He named him King, and then
he lived up to that fucking
He's a
entitlement,
bitch.
and like he wishes he was poor, which I get.
No,
I get
no,
being
no,
wanting to be a
no,
rapper,
yeah, you don't.
but
know.
like
Trust
he'll
me.
post. He recently just posted something about how he didn't have a plate, so he made his whatever. He made like his ramen noodles, on like the
He's trying to
plastic
be.
thing.
He's trying to be fake poor.
It's like yeah,
He's like,
it's-
so he can rap about it.
dude, like
I'll
a
eat my
year-
ramen
like a year
noodles on
ago-
a poor.
He's like
Poor
19.
boy.
Like he's a dumbass kid. Like he's like 19.
No, I know.
But
I
like
get
a
that.
year ago, he got into it with a Burger King employee.
Oh my God.
It's like, motherfucker, you came here in a Rolls Royce. like, oh, do you know who I am? I'm King.
You know who I am, King?
Nope,
My
don't know who
dad's
you are.
famous.
Don't know who you are.
Dude, like, can you imagine?
The money's doing good though.
We're all who is?
The money, his brother.
Okay, is that a?
You got the fucking scoop on
I know,
T.I.
he loves Ti.
I'm a Ti fan for a minute.
I even made fun of Ti one time.
Don't do that.
He got pissed at me.
Like I can make fun of Ti.
But it's your wife. Ti's other. So every week we're gonna have a Ti's kid update with Josh. He's gonna fill us in.
Yeah, but Ti also the downside of fame is you kind of buy into your own bullshit and you kind of lose your mind.
Every single one of them.
Dropped off a few
Rubber ducks.
It's so wild that Dave Grohl seemingly hasn't done that.
I've been on a Dave Grohl kick the last few days actually.
Oh, that's so wild.
I've been on a YouTube wormhole of.
So have you seen
I don't even give a fuck about his music.
No,
to
I
be
know,
honest. but I'm
his
just,
interviews and shit. But that's the thing.
Kurt
Motherfucker
Cobain.
was like a child when he was in the biggest rock band since the Beatles.
Yeah, he just lucked into it.
And then he is in another goddamn huge stadium selling band, the Foo Fighters, and he somehow seems like the most down to earth cat ever, and you never fucking see that with guys like that. So I'm really picturing they're gonna find a body in his trunk at some point.
I don't feel. Usually, I get a vibe.
When there's a serial, how often have you gotten a serial killer vibe?
It's not the serial killer, but I'm like, all right.
You said that usually when they got bodies,
about 2 years ago, I was like, The Rock's, it's gonna come down.
Oh
Something.
yeah.
Usually you can feel it. I don't feel it.
You know what? But The Rock has stayed one step ahead of us, man. He's on the board of directors for fucking TKO WWE now.
Really?
Yeah.
He's.
What came out about him?
Man, he sucks. He
he's a public downfall. Like a lot. Like he has pretty much said now that he's not going to make big movies anymore, and it's because his movies weren't doing so high.
But it's just he's so corporate now.
Well, his fucking what was his superhero movie he just
Black
did?
Adam.
It did terrible.
You know, honestly, that's probably the best of his movies I've recently. I mean, it wasn't great.
What was it?
Black Adam.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was fine. Honestly, it was fine, but compared to some of the, Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, right? It's
He had no fucking soul.
And we got a soul though. Hey man, thanks for stopping by this 217 Probcast. We appreciate you. We do it every single week. Hit the subscribe button if you can, right here on YouTube and everywhere else. Facebook. Make sure you like us on Twitter, X, whatever it's called these days, MySpace, Foursquare, AOL Instant Messaging. We're on it. We're going to see you next week. That's the thing. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for this nice beast.
Oh, yeah. It's good, right?
It's terrible. It's fucking gross.